E noho tātou. Ka tihei Māori ora, kia tiki nā tui au, te karaki a tāne nui ārangi, hei whakawāhi atu i a tātou i tēnei ata. Whakarongo rā tāne ki te ahurewa, ki te pūkinga, ki te wāranga, ki te tauhura, ki te tauira. E pue ia te take ue nuke ue rangi. Tēnei ka hoho ki runga ki te tupua, ka hoho ki runga ki te tawhito, ka hoho ki runga ki te kāhunga tua kia putara tātou ki te whaiao, ki te ao marama. Whāno, haramai te toki, haumi e, hui e, tai ki e. Nō reira ka tiki nātu te wāhi ki a toi matua, nā toi matua ko rongo ueroa, nā rongo ueroa ko whātonga, te rangatira te kai hautu o te waka o kura haupo. Ko whātua ka noho ia reretua kia puta ki wahoko tautoki, tautoki ka noho ia waipuna kia puta ki wahoko tāne nui ārangi. Nō reira tini whetu ki te rangi ko ngauri orangi tāne ki te whenua, koutou kua haramai i runga i te kaupapa o te rā, i runga i te karanga o te rā, haere mai, haere mai, haere mai. Haere mai rā koutou e kui mai e koro mai e rauranga tira mā, ngā iwi katoa o te motu, ngā taiwha o te motu, ki te whakanui i te kaupapa o te rā. E ki ana te kōrero, kia kawia mai rā ngā huatanga kairunga i a koutou. Tēnei rā te kunanga ki pūrehuroa e tangi hotu ana, i te ngarohanga o tētahi o te whānau, i roto i ngā rangitata nei, korongo mai taia pāporo tēnā. Kuia ka riro i te ringa kahoa e tua i roto i te rā tuatahi o tēnei wiki. Nō reira tēnei tonu mātau e tangi atu nei ki ai e tēnei wā. E tangi atu rā ki te uri o te whānua tūwhakairi ora, taino atu ki ona take ngātu ki te moana nui a kiwa, kia manihiki, kia rapanga, ki e rātua ngā mautere o te kuki airani, hoki rawa mai ki ona pātanga ki te pūtahi a toi, kia mana tamariki, ki te piringa, o tira ki tēnei o ngā kaupapa, arā ko te rā whakapōtaetanga. No te ata tonu nei, ka tai mai te kōrero, ko tētahi o ngā kaimahi o te kunanga ki Pūrehuroa, no te kura hauora, Kwairiro, a ko tākata Michael Dale tērā. Nō reira, kai te tangi atu rā ki tōna whānau i tēnei wā, i roto i te mōhiotanga, he rangati rā noa kuahinga, i roto i ngā haora tatani. Ka piri atu tērā, ki tērā o ngā ngarohanga i roto i a Ngāti Mano, arā, ko tō tikere ama tērā, tētahi o ngā kaumātua te rohe, e ki ana te kōrero, haere ngā mate, haere ki te pō uriuri, ki te pō tangotango, ki te pō ioti atu, hei whare kōrero, hei whare wānanga, ma hine nui te pō, e kuku nei te tangata, te hinganga o te tini, te moenga o te mano. Nō reira ko rātou katoa kia rātou. Ka hoki mai te wāhi kia tātou te pita o te ora. Tātou me ki e takatū ana I runga I te mata o te whenua kia kaha, kia maia, kia manua nui rā tātou. Ka time hoki tonu au ki te kaupapa o te rā nei. Ara, ko ngā tauira e whakawhiwhi atu nei ki ngā tohu o te mātauranga a te kunanga ki pūrehurua kia koutou rā ngā tauira tēnā koutou mōrena. Huri atu ki ngā mana e noho mai nei ki muri au, ki muri anō hoki. Koutou e whakakanohi ana te raurau o tira Ngāti Kauwhata, rangitāne Ngāti Raukawa te au ki te tonga e kuima, e koroma tēnā koutou, e tiaki mai nei te ahi kāroa o tātou marae. Ka huri atu ki ngā tumua ki Tokorua e noho mai nei o tira te kaihatu o te kaunihira, tēnā rā koutou ngā mano o tō tātou wānanga. Tai tonu atu, ki tō tātou nei kāreti o Hato Paora, e whakakanohi nei te kanohi o te rangatahi I tēnei rā, kia koutou e tamamā tēnā koutou. Hoi anō rā e te whānau tēnei au, te mihi rā kia tātou, I roto I ngā tuāhuatanga mikira, I tukuna whakarere tiho, e kuima, e koroma, hei whakarangatira I te korowai ka tukuna atu ki o tātou tauira I tēnei rā. Nō reira, huri atu, huri mai, kia koutou katoa, ko tai mai, haere mai, I runga I ngā kōrero mo te takiwā nei, kua hui mai tātou ki te marae o hine. Te marae I whakaritea e rangitāne o Manawatu, kia tai mai ngā tauiwi, kia tai mai ngā iwi katoa I roto I te korowai o te rangi Māori. Hei whakakapi atu I te wāhanga nei, ka tikina atu I te oha ki a tō mātou tūpuna a te pēti te awe, I ki ai, kua kaupapa I au te aroha, mā koutou e whakaoti. Nō reira hara mai tātou ki te whakaoti I te oha ki a tō mātou tūpuna a te pēti te awe I tēnei rā. Ko te tohu o te mātauranga tērā, ka whakawhiwhia kia koutou ngā tauira. Huri atu ngā mihi ngā whakamānoatanga kia koutou, tēnā koutou, huri noa tēnā tātou katoa. Ka pai, tēnā koutou e tamama, e mihi atu rā kia koutou I roto I te pai o ngā waiata I tēnei rā. Mōrena kia tātou, ko meihana turi tēnei, e mihi nei kia tātou. I'm going to be your MC for this ceremony, and I'm very, very pleased to have our Hato Paora College boys with us. So thank you, boys. We'll be drawing on you a bit later on this morning for some more wonderful items. Nō reira, tēnei te mihi nui kia koutou katoa. Whānau, just as we prepare to start our ceremony this morning, there's a few very important tributes I'd like to make. And first of all, and as you would have heard in our karanga this morning, and also in some of the kōrero this morning, this week we had a very sad loss. Rongo mai Taiapa Aporo, who has been a constant performer and presence at most of our Māori celebrations and graduations. Many of you will have known Rongomai. Many of you will know his mum, Kōka Julia Taiapa, who is also our kaipupuru Māori. So I wanted to pay tribute to a phenomenal young man who we've lost. Rongomai was a gifted singer, he was a gifted performer, and he was a very, very generous contributor to the lives of our tamariki, mokopuna and rangatahi here in Manawatu. He was a big part of the success of Te Piringa Kapahaka, but equally he was a massive contributor under the korowai of our te ho matua whānau. And I just also want to acknowledge at this time, Huia, Hemi Te Pūtahi Ātoi, and Cynthia, and the loss that we've had, not only for te ho tātairangi and Te Pūtahi Ātoi and Toikura, but for so many of our kura who have had a strong association with Rongomai. So it's great to have Hatopaora with us here this morning to make that connection back to our local kāreti and our local kura. Also just wanted to acknowledge the passing this morning of Dr. Michael Dale, College of Health, one of our long-standing senior lecturers in the Bachelor of Social Work program. We've just had word this morning that Michael sadly has passed, so we think of him at this time. Michael as well has been at many of our ceremonies, and also acknowledging Uncle Wati Kirama, Ngāti Mano, and we have some representatives of our marae here, and so we pay tribute to those who we've lost, but we also ask that their inspiration might help to guide us in our celebration today. So kia ora tātou. You will see in the stage here, we have two wonderful taonga that take their place on our atamira with every whakapōtaetanga that we have. Now, the first of these taonga has the name Nōna Te Ao. And many of you will be aware of will know the whakatauki, ko te manu e kai te miro nōna te ngahere. Engari ko te manu e kai I te mātauranga nōna te ao. And that's where the inspiration for the name of our tefa comes from. It was designed and made by Papa Manu Kawana, Ngāti Mairehau, Ngāti Te Ao, Rangitāne, Ngāti Raukawa Te Ao ki te tonga. And Papa Manu, who isn't with us this morning, he's also at Pare Wahawaha at the Tangihanga. Papa Manu's kōrero is really based around the fact that if we equip our people with knowledge, the world is theirs. And that's what that whakatauki means. So to all of our graduates this morning, we do hope that you take inspiration from that whakatauki. You are the birds who have flown to the puna of mātauranga to retrieve the knowledge that's going to put you, your whānau, your hapu and your iwi in good stead for the future. The second taonga that we have on the stage is our Māori. And the Māori provides us with life force and energy throughout the duration of our ceremony. It's taken from the beginning point of the Manawatu and Pohangina rivers. And the Māori stone for us as Māori is a way of ensuring that whenever we hui together, whenever we have events like this, that we can be energised and that we can be settled, knowing that we have a symbolic representation there of our environment, our whenua, our way with us. The name of the Māori stone, ko te ingoa, ko Tū Te Manawa Ora. Tū Te Manawa Ora. E ngā tauira, ko koutou e nā I tēnei rangi. So, Tū Te Manawa Ora, we are active, we are engaged in learning, we want to do well for our people, for our whānau, and again, whānau, we take inspiration from the Māori. So for our graduates, as your names are called this morning by our Chancellor, and as you make your way across the stage, would really like to encourage you to just pause for a bit and to place your hand on the Māori before you leave the stage. Whānau, shortly we're going to get into things, and we have a wonderful, wonderful ceremony prepared for you all today. But I would like to encourage all of those who are here to support your graduates to not hold back and to ensure that you have time to acknowledge your whanaunga, be it by a karanga or a waiata or a karake or anything else like that. Kei koutou te tikanga, ne me pera te kōrero, kei koutou te wā. So we're very, very lucky to have this time to ensure that we can draw on our tikanga to acknowledge and recognise our graduates in a very Māori way. Whānau, those are the main things from me, and as we work through the ceremony today, I'd also really like to encourage you to show a stronger round of applause for all of our graduates. They represent the greatest ambitions and the greatest aspirations of our tupuna, and they have embarked on an incredible journey to get to our university, Te Kuninga ki Puruhurua. The Māori name is taken from the koha that Uncle Kahu Sterling gave to us in, I think, about 1996, 1997. Te Kunanga is the inception, he timatanga tera, the beginning point of a journey. Puruhurua is what we see at night, and last night was a very good example. When we look to the sky, we see all of the stars, we see the Milky Way sometimes when it's fine here in Manawatu. That's Te Puruhurua. So learning has a starting point, but it has no end. It is infinity personified. So on that note, whānau, I wish you all the best for the rest of the ceremony. It's my honour now to introduce our Chancellor, Michael Ahie. No taranaki tonu, no te Aotearoa, no ngā ruahine, no ngā tirunui. Me te aku mihi anō rā ki e rao koutou, Debbie, ko haramai i te maunga titohi ai tēnei rā. Kei te mōhio au he nui ngā tauira no taranaki ko tai mai tēnei rā. Nō reira, e pai ana ki te kite te hono ki tēnei o tātou, tō tātou rangatira. Nō reira, e te Chancellor Michael, tēnei te tuku atu i te rākau kōrero ki a koe, tēnā koe.
A tēnei te mihi atu, ki te iti ki te rahi te katoa koutou, kua rau i ka mai nei i tēnei rangi, nui whakaharahara. A tēnā koutou, he mihi tēnō mahana. Our warm greetings to you all gathered here today. Please, I now declare the congregation in session. If you could please stand and join with us in singing of our university waiata. Please be seated. A tēnā tātou katoa, he tangi tonu wana ki ngā mate o te wā, haere koutou e moi. Kia tātou ngā mahuatanga e ngā konoi ora e pai nei, tēnā koutou katoa. Rangatāne ki Manawatu, ki ngā kaupupuru i te Māori o tēnei whenua, a tēnā koutou. A ki ngā whānau o ngā tauira, kua tai mai nei i tāwiti, kua tai mai i tātā, a tēnā hoki i tātou. A nau mai ki te kuninga ki Puruhurua, ki turitia, ki tēnei whakapōtaetanga, e wakaneo iana i ngā ihu puta. Kia koutou i ngā tauira, kia tutuki, kia ia hūro. Vice-Chancellor, members of the Massey University Council, the University Community, the Manawatu Campus Graduation Committee, honoured guests, graduands and whānau. My name is Michael Ahie, Chancellor of Te Kuninga ki Puruhurua Massey University Council. I chair the group responsible for overseeing the university's governance, and today I have the great privilege of presiding over our graduation ceremonies and conferring qualifications to our successful students. I'd like to add my warm welcome to you to the first of 4 ceremonies here in Palmerston North. And can I express my sincere thanks to everyone who has been involved in organising these ceremonies, which allow us to celebrate such significant achievements in a fitting way. This week, Massey University is awarding qualifications to a total of 469 graduates. That's a lot of handshakes for me, e whaama. And at today's ceremony, a total of 24 graduates will cross the stage, and a further 8 in absentia will have their qualifications conferred. We come together to commemorate your academic achievements. And as we celebrate your success, it's important to remember that nobody made it here by doing it alone. You had your friends, your whānau, your academic support team, many of whom are on the stage behind me today, to support and encourage you through this phase of your journey. To all of you in the audience today, to celebrate the success of your loved one, as Meihana said, don't hold back in letting them know just how proud you are as they cross the stage. And to those of you about to receive your parchment, take a moment to think about the journey that has led you here. Reflect on the sacrifices made, the challenges overcome, and most of all, the remarkable experiences that have shaped you along this way. They will all serve you well as you embark on the next chapter of your life. As your Chancellor, I am honoured to welcome you to our Massey alumni whānau. You are among great company, and I know all the connections it offers will enrich both your professional and your personal pursuit. Congratulations on reaching this milestone. And know that as you cross the stage, you are now part of your university's legacy. Carry the meaning of our gifted name with you, from inception to infinity. It recognises how the pursuit of knowledge is an endless journey, so keep learning, do great things, and continue making your Massey whānau proud. Kia kaha, kia toa, kia rite, be strong, be brave, be ready. Nō reira tēnā koutou, a tēnā koutou, a tēnā hui mai tātou katoa. By the authority of the Council of Massey University, I, Michael Ahi, Chancellor, will now award the certificates and diplomas and confer the degrees on those to be presented and on those in absentia. Hori Manu Irirangi, Senior Lecturer in Te Reo Māori at Te Whakapōtaetanga will call the names of graduates and recipients of certificates, diplomas and degrees in the College of Creative Arts, College of Health, College of Humanities and Social Sciences, College of Science and the Massey Business School. Certificates will be presented by Professor Hemi Huanga, Head of School, Te Whakapōtaetanga, and Tania Yanke, Student Recruitment Advisor, Māori.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Māori Visual Arts the graduate I'm about to name. Rosalie Margaret Koko, no Ngāti Kahungunu ki Heretaunga. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Design the graduate I am about to name. Kirsten Marie Brown with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Social Work the graduands I am about to name. Moala Kohinoa. Mele Ikatonga Tupou. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Sport and Exercise the graduand I am about to name. Rana Mark Stevens, no Rangitane, Ngaitahu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Nursing the graduand I am about to name. Amanda Lee Tilla, nei Tainui, no Ngaitahu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Social Work the graduate I'm about to name. Keisha Lahana Whakarau, no Ngāti Ruanui, Ngāti Raukawa, Tainui. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Arts the graduates I am about to name. Kauri Te Manu, Stefan Hiri, no Waikato Whanganui Ngāpuhi. Hena te aroha ngā rewa peka no Ngāti Ruanui. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Arts the candidate I am about to name. Gemma Marie Ikahihifo, no Ngāti Kahungunu ki here taunga, Ngāti Rākai Pāka, Ngāti Awa. Thank you, Chancellor.
Chancellor, e te rangatira. Tēnā tātou katoa. It is my pleasure today to introduce our kai kōrero Māorekura, Deputy Mayor and Councillor for Te Pūao Māori Ward, Fire Debbie Marshall-Lobb. I have not only had the privilege of having Fire Debbie Marshall-Lobb as my mentor in my role as a head of department at Whakapōtaetanga College, but most importantly, the privilege of her leadership and guidance of my oldest son during his time as a student at Whakapōtaetanga College. Debbie Marshall-Lobb has been teaching and leading across all levels of the sectors of education for more than 40 years. In 1996, Fire Debbie became the founding principal of the newly opened Te Kura Kaupapa Māori o Manawatu, a position she would hold until 2008. This was the first kura kaupapa in Palmerston North, catering to both the city and the various small towns located close by. During her time as principal at Te Kura Kaupapa Māori o Manawatu, Fire Debbie also had held national positions of leadership within education, such as being a member of the New Zealand Teachers' Council from 2004 until 2008, and being the co-president of Te Akatia National Māori Principals Association from 2003 until 2007. At the end of her time at Te Kura Kaupapa Māori o Manawatu, Fire Debbie took up the acting principal position at Whakapōtaetanga College, which was formalised in 2010, where she became the first female principal at the all-boys Māori Catholic College. In 2018, Fire Debbie became the principal of Chanel College, Masterton. Fire Debbie has lectured at Massey University's Institute of Education in the pre-service teaching program and worked as an advisor with schools and teachers across Aotearoa, New Zealand. Fire Debbie is currently the Dean of Māori Student Achievement at Palmerston North Boys High School and the Deputy Mayor of Palmerston North. In my opinion, Fire Debbie is a great example of mana wahine leadership in practice and clearly meets the definition of visionary leadership from the whakatauki ki te kahore he whakakitenga ka ngaro te iwi. Nō reira, rangitāne tine whetū ki te rangi. Ko au ko te awa ko au. Te ati haunui a pāpārangi. Me te whareariki o tū wharetoa. Nau mai e te maraikura, Fire Debbie Marshall-Lobb.
Ka rangatia te rā, ka rangahia mai ngā ihi o te rā, ngā wana o te rā, ka rangahia mai i ngā kaupapa o tēnei rā whakahirahira, i ngā mana, i ngā reo, i ngā tini whetū, nuku mai, neke mai. Hara mai ki te papai o ia, i te pūtaki o Tararua, ki te awa o Manawatu, tini whetū ki te rangi, ko rangitāne ki te whenua. Greetings, everyone. Thank you very much, Fire, for that lovely, kind introduction, and thank you to Massey University for the invitation and the absolute honour to address this Whakapōtaetanga Māori. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge Chancellor Michael Aihi, tēnā koe pā, Vice-Chancellor Professor Jan Thomas, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Māori, Professor Meihana Jury, ki ngā ahorangi, tēnā koe pā Meihana, and kia koe hoki, Whaia Arohia, ngā mihi kia kōrua, ngā rangatira, o tira ki ngā rangatira katoa kei muri i ahau, tēnā no hoki koutou. Members of the Massey University Council, senior leadership team, teaching staff, students from Whakapōtaetanga, and most importantly, the graduates and your whānau and support. Congratulations to all graduates. You have all worked very hard to reach this milestone, and it is a great achievement that deserves to be celebrated. Māori University graduates are an essential part of Aotearoa's higher education system, and your success is a success for everyone. Ka whiwhi koe, ka riro tātou. I remember my own graduation from Massey University some years ago, possibly last century. To be honest, it wasn't about me, it was all about my whānau, my lecturers, and all those who supported and assisted me in my professional and personal formation. Their influence, dedication, aroha strengthened and sustained me and still does. According to Universities New Zealand, Te Pōkai Tara, Māori students represent 13% of all domestic university students, and their participation and achievement in universities have been steadily increasing. This is great to see and is a testament to the hard work and dedication of Māori and those who support them, either at micro or macro level. This Whakapōtaetanga Māori to honour Māori graduates has been held on this campus since it was instituted in 1989. So those graduating today are following in 34 years of academic kaupapa that has seen notable alumni and leaders pass through the Massey University halls. For those of you who are visiting in support of your tamariki mokopuna hoa, or who perhaps may be unfamiliar with Te Papaioia and its connections to Te Kuninga Pūrehuroa, I'm going to talk a little bit about the whakapapa of this institution, the people who have helped shape it, and the significant mana that they have brought to the studies here, a korowai that graduates should be proud to inherit and wear. The history of Palmerston North as a city and the growth of Massey University are more or less lockstep. With the help of the Palmerston North Town Council, Te Kuninga Pūrehuroa was founded as Massey Agricultural College in 1927, accepting its first students in 1928. Palmerston North was recognised as a city shortly afterwards in 1930, when its population reached 20,000. That was the standard for being a city in those days, or for provincial cities, such as Nelson or Napier, you became a city if you had a cathedral. 10 years later, Te Papaioia was where the 28th Māori Battalion assembled for training in early 1940, before sailing off to Europe and to the battlefields of World War II. This, I hasten to add, was not academic training, but it is important and significant for the city's heritage and a proud part of our Māori whakapapa and kōrero. Before Massey attained full university status in 1964, Aotearoa's first regional teachers training college had been established here in 1956, occupying the former technical school building in the centre of town, where Te Pukenga campus now stands. Teachers College moved to a new Hokowhitu site in 1971. There in 1980, its Te Kupenga o Te Mātauranga marae became the first marae to be established in any Aotearoa tertiary education institute. As Palmerston North College of Education, the training college was merged with Massey University in 1996. And I'd just like to acknowledge that at that time I had a wonderful boss who was leader of our department. That was the Whaia Arohia. Tēnā koe koe. Meanwhile, returning to Massey in 1971, Sir Hugh Kāwharu had been appointed the Foundation Professor of Anthropology and Māori Studies with a focus on te reo Māori and Māori culture. Under Sir Hugh's leadership, Massey opened its Department of Social Anthropology and Māori Studies in 1972. Its first two courses were Introductory Māori Language, taught by Apirana Mahuika, and Introductory Culture and Society, taught by Te Pākaka Tāwhai. In 1982, the first Māori PhD student, William Macmillan, graduated in Agricultural Science and Māori Studies, became available as a BA degree. In 1988, Sir Mason Jury was appointed to chair in Māori Studies, revitalising the curriculum with new courses in Māori health and development, while refining Te Reo Māori and Māori visual arts. In 1992, the university launched its Master of Māori Studies degree. In 1993, Professor Chris Cunningham was appointed to lead the Te Pū Manawa Hauora Research Program in Māori Health. In 1995, Massey University's first undergraduate students in Māori Visual Arts began working towards their bachelor's degree. The School of Māori Knowledge published the first edition of He Pukenga Kōrero, a journal of Māori studies. In 1997, Te Pūtahia Toi, the building, was opened on the Turitea campus, and Professor Arohia Jury was appointed to lead Te Uru Marauro, the School of Māori and Multicultural Education. Professor Arohia also led the development of the groundbreaking Māori medium teacher education program, Te Whakapōtaetanga, and was supported by Professor Huia Yonke. Whaia Arohia also became the first professor of Māori education. In 2000, Te Pūtahia Toi's first 3 PhD students graduated. Professor Taiarahia Black, who also published Aotearoa New Zealand's first thesis published in Te Reo Māori. Dr. Monty Suter and Māori development consultant Dr. Brendan Pukitapu. In 2002, Sir Mason Jury was appointed the Assistant Vice-Chancellor Māori and started developing a university-wide Māori at Massey strategy, establishing Te Mata o Te Tau, the Academy for Māori Research and Scholarship, while Professor Robert Yonke became Professor of Māori Studies. The same year, Professor Taiarahia Black was appointed Professor of Te Reo Māori, and Professor Chris Cunningham became Professor of Māori Health. Māori Business Research Unit, Te Au Rangahau, was set up under former Blackfern captain, rugby icon and leader, Dr. Farah Palmer. 2010, Sir Mason Jury was appointed Deputy Vice-Chancellor and retiring in 2012. 2013, the first students enrolled in Te Whakapōtaetanga in Te Uru Marauro, and the School of Māori and Multicultural Education merged with Te Pūtahia Toi. This was followed by the head of school in 2017, Professor Meihana Jury, who became Deputy Vice-Chancellor Māori in 2020. In 2017, the university accepted its first graduate students into Te Aho Pairewa, a 1-year diploma in Māori medium teaching, while Associate Professor Scotty Morrison was appointed Chair of Te Reo Māori. And in 2019, Distinguished Professor Graham Hingangaroa Smith was appointed Te Toi Iho Rei ki Pūrehuroa. Actually, I used to be a history teacher, so that's the history part. But I do want to say what an absolute privilege it is here to see you all. And I think those of us who have graduated before can sort of sense the excitement, the nervousness, I suppose, in a bit of what you're all feeling. But one thing I do know is that your higher learning opportunities will create spaces for you and opportunities that you never thought would be open, and others will look up to you. I remember once going to a cousin of mine, a younger first cousin, to her graduation, and we were all so very proud of her. And I remember acknowledging her and saying, "Wow, we're so proud of you, that's fantastic." And she said to me, "Well, you know, I wasn't going to go for a degree. I didn't think I was up to it. But after you got your degree, Mum and Dad said, well, if she can do it, you can do it." Now, I didn't know whether to take that in what way, but I just took it in the positive light. So you never know where your influence will end. and I think that all of you will be wonderful role models. You're necessary for us. Māori need you out there across the field, making decisions, having input, having influence, and we wish you well. We celebrate you all. And in saying that, I want to turn and acknowledge these wonderful people behind me who have guided you, mentored you, and just been there for you whenever you've needed them. I know that they have been absolutely stellar in their support, and they're very proud. It's almost like their parents too. They look upon you and they're like very, very proud. On behalf of the Palmerston North City Council, on behalf of my iwi of Rangitane, I congratulate you all, and I wish you all the very best for your future endeavours. E te whānau, nei rā taku mihi matakuikui ki a koutou. Kua tū rangatira e tauira, e tamariki mokopuna o tātou, ko rātou ngā Māori, ngā rangatira, o nāne moa pōpō mai hoki. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, kia ora koutou katoa.
We will now continue with a kapahaka performance from Whakapōtaetanga College. Whakapōtaetanga College is a Māori Catholic boys' boarding school situated at Parorangi just outside of Fielding. It was opened in 1947 and last year celebrated its 75th Jubilee. Whakapōtaetanga provides an education based on te reo Māori me ona tikanga and the ideals of the Catholic faith. Whakapōtaetanga College is a full boarding school with tauira coming from all over the country, from Dunedin to Whangarei. The tauira live 24/7 for 40 weeks of the year in an environment that supports and promotes their identity as young Māori men through active participation in their culture and faith. The kura motto is whaiatitika, pursue that which is right, and aims to take good boys and grow them into great men by following this whakaaro. Massey University has many old boys of Whakapōtaetanga College who are alumni and also past and present academic staff members. These include Professor Bob Youngkay, who during his time at Whakapōtaetanga College was also the Ducks, Professor Rangi Mātāmua, Dr. Monty Suter, Dr. Will Edwards, Dr. Hona Black, and the current tumuaki of Whakapōtaetanga College, Professor Nathan Matthews. As an ex-kaiako of Whakapōtaetanga College and the proud mother of two boys, it is my pleasure today to have Whakapōtaetanga College participate in the success of the graduands and their whānau whānui. Tēnā tātou katoa.
Nā koutou Hatopaura kāreti. As someone who went to Te Aute College, what I can tell you is this, that I grew up in Fielding, and when you live in Fielding, you can't help but learn all of the words of the Hatopaura waiata off by heart. And so when the boys were singing, some great memories there, but equally thinking about the fact that we have a lot, as Robin said, a lot of Hatopaura old boys on our staff, so we're very fortunate. Kei te mihi tonu ki a koe te marae kura, Debbie. Thank you for that wonderful précis of the last 40 years and all of those milestones, both for the university but for our people as well. Just to really taupoki that kōrero to also acknowledge the recent appointment of Professor Hemi Whanga as head of school for Te Pūtahi Ato. Nō reira Hemi, tēnei tonu te mihi rā ki a koe. Whānau, we're making good progress actually, and we're on time, but I did also just at this point want to pick up on a couple of very important kōrero from Whaia Debbie's presentation, which was really to speak about Māori achievement. And as you were mentioning, Debbie, we've had a significant increase in the numbers of students who identify as Māori, who are coming to our university. In fact, we have over 3,500 tauira at the present time, and we have almost 120 Māori PhD candidates at Te Kuninga ki Pūrehurua at this time as well. So I do want to acknowledge our hardworking staff, particularly those of our supervisors and our Pro-Vice-Chancellors who support that journey for our Māori PhD students, and also Te Whiki Atoi and the work of our team there as well. As well as that, this year we reached 20 Māori professors, which is significant. So Hatopaura, boys, when you go to Massey University, you won't have to look too hard to find a Māori professor, so one of which will hopefully be Hona Black at some point in time. Hoi anō te whānau, me haere tonu ngā kōrero, no te mea kua rite ngā tauira ki te whakawhiwhi mai i ngā tohu i tēnei wā. So whānau, I'd like to once again call upon our Chancellor to return to the stage, and to our kai kōrero, Hori Manuiri as well, to come out and to also present the next lot of graduates to our audience today. Tēnā koe, Hori.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Animal Science the graduand I am about to name. Marlon Aiden Paura Tonge, no Ngāti Maniapoto, Ngā Puhi, Ngāti Tūwharetoa.
Aire mai
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Horticultural Science the graduate I am about to name. Bede Leonard Meredith, no Te Aitanga Mahaki, Rongo Whakata. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science the graduate I am about to name. Ahmed Abdullah Mahal. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Environmental Management the candidate I am about to name. Justice Te Maramatanga Maniapoto, no Ngāti Maniapoto, Te Pātū, Ngā Puhi, Ngā Itakoto. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Science and Technology the candidate I am about to name. Paige Katarina Berland, no Ngāti Porou, Te Whānau a Apanui, Ngāti Kuia. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Food Technology the graduate I am about to name. Lavina Aptia. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Science the graduate I'm about to name. Aorangi Faith Huriata Kora, First Class Honours, no Rangitāne, Ngāti Kauwhata, Whakapōtaetanga, Ngāti Porou, Rongo Whakaata, Ngāi Tahu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Aviation Management the graduate I am about to name. Mawaz Abdali Hafeji.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Communication the graduand I am about to name. Jessica Rose Roderick. No Ngāti Maniapoto, Ngāti Rangi Wewehi, Te Rarawa. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Business the candidate I am about to name. Anne Michelle Cecilia Paranihi, no te ati haunui a pāpārangi, Ngāti Tūwhare toa, Ngaitahu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Business Administration the graduand I am about to name. Farin Salim Batara. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Business Studies the graduand I am about to name. Suzanne Maria Rewa Hepi, no Ngāpuhi, Ngāti Whiti Kaupeka. Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and the certificates and diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
Ka pai, kei te haere tonu ngā mihi kia koutou ngā tauira kua whakawhiwhia ki ngā tohu mātauranga. O tira te hunga tautoko karawe, karawe te rongo i ngā momo whakamānoatanga, i ngā momo whakamihi a tēnā koutou, nō reira tēnā koutou. Whānau, it's my pleasure now to call upon our pauākonga for Te Kununga ki Pūrehurua, Professor Dame Farah Palmer, to introduce our valedictorian. The role of pauākonga was established last year under the vision of ensuring continued ākonga Māori success. And as I mentioned earlier, we have over 3,500 ākonga Māori at Te Kununga ki Pūrehurua, and those numbers are climbing. So, whāra tēnei te toro atu ki a koe, e te ahorangi, e te kahurangi ki haramai ki te kōrero, mō tō tātou kai kōrero, tauira i tēnei rā, tēnā koe.
Kia ora mehana, thank you. Ngā mihi nui ki a koutou. I'd just like to say kia ora to you, Whaia, for your history lesson in Te Kununga ki Pūrehurua. I think a lot of us would love a copy of your speech, so kia ora. So it is my pleasure to say a little bit about our valedictorian, Hannah Te Aroha Ngārewa Peka from Ngāti Runui, Ngārauru. She graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Social Policy, and she also did this as an extramural student, and many of our ākonga Māori study by distance, and we all know how challenging that can be. On top of that, she is a mama of 4 residing in Taranaki ki te Tonga with her tamariki and partner, and she's currently working as an iwi liaison with a youth program, which I don't want to say too much about because that might be part of her kōrero. She has a passion for working with tamariki in rangatahi and in te ao Māori spaces. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome Hannah to the stage to make a valedictory address on behalf of the ākonga graduating today. Kia ora.
Tēnā tātou katoa. He mihi nui tēnei ki a koe te Chancellor Michael Aihe, Vice-Chancellor Ahorangi Jan Thomas, Deputy Vice-Chancellor Ahorangi May Hanajuri, koutou ngā rangatira o te wā kainga, tā Mason korua ko Lady Arohia, ki ngā kaiakonga akonga me ngā whānau kua taimai ki te tautoko i tēnei kaupapa, tēnā tātou katoa. When initially approached about doing this speech, my first train of thought was that I'm not exactly a model student. But after a conversation with my tuakana, I was reminded that the very same thing I question in myself is actually often my strength. I don't look for perfection in the tamariki o rangatahi I work with. I look for connection and what works for them, never giving up and understanding that life isn't linear. So while of course I admire greatly those of you who have absolutely smashed this journey, I am proud of all of us for achieving our goals. Ahakoa te aha. My journey with Massey has definitely been the long game. Fresh out of high school, I headed to Palmerston North with lots of big ideas. But ultimately, I put studies on hold when I fell pregnant with my first baby, he kaiaha. No regrets. Having that time to focus on being a mama was something I wouldn't change for the world. Not long after, I had my second baby, River. These two, and now their little brothers, Charlie and Geordie, have enriched my life in every way. Experiences that came from being a mama and returning to the workforce were what ultimately inspired me to get back and get my degree. I was working at an area school in a community close to my heart and found what I was passionate about, working with tamariki and rangatahi, working with underprivileged communities, and working from a te ao Māori perspective. I was inspired by some of the great leaders, nannies, and community members that put their all into a community that many would often write off. While I enjoyed my role, I felt certain restrictions in how I could do meaningful mahi in these spaces, and knew that finishing my degree would remove certain barriers. To continue providing for my whānau, I took on study part-time. That sometimes felt like the never-ending story. My time studying often required asking for extensions with unexpected māwiwi in my house, missing park visits to make deadlines, lunch breaks at mahi spent studying, and this last year, after welcoming our mahanga, it looked like hoping we would manage a nap at the same time. But with each assignment or paper I ticked off my list, my confidence grew and my goals became more clear. Again, that same kind of aha confidence is what I hope to foster in my mahi with others. Anyway, I have finally arrived at the elusive finish line. We have all arrived. I want to take this opportunity to thank my whānau who are here to celebrate. E hara taku toa I te toa takitahi, engari he toa takitini. Success is not the work of an individual, but the work of many. Every single one of you here, and many who couldn't make it, have been instrumental in this achievement. I hope what I can return to the world reflects that same kind of manaaki and aroha. I want to congratulate all of you, the graduates. That sounds pretty cool. I know, similar to myself, many of you will have proud whānau and friends out in that crowd, and rightfully so. Seeing Māori in spaces that our tupuna could have only dreamed of is absolute magic. I'd like to wish you all the best on your journeys ahead, and tērā pia ka tūtaki anō tātou I rungi o tātou haerenga. I'd like to quote a waiata I've heard a bit lately, you might have too. Hold your head up high, let your voices fly, and be proud to be Māori. I'd like to also thank Massey for the support that has been offered to us all to reach this moment. I found it particularly daunting when returning as an extramural student and not having people to bounce off of, in real life anyway. But I've experienced nothing but an environment and people who want us all to thrive. Neira te mihi. To conclude, I will say that many of our whānau continue to face inequity and struggle, and I hope that collectively we can be part of what breaks down the barriers for others so that everyone can have their moment like this. Kia ora.
Ka pai, tēnā koutou Pātea Māori Club, ka mau te wehi, hoki ngā mahara ki ngā tau ki muri. Engari, Hannah, kei te mihi o ki rā ki a koe. I think in many ways what you've shared with us epitomises what we call pūrehuroatanga akonga Māori success. And just want to acknowledge and thank you, Hannah, for sharing such important messages for our graduates, but also for all of our parents here and for all of our rangatahi and tamariki who aspire to achieve great things. Nō reira, tēnei te mihi kaua tu ki a koe, Hannah. Whānau, we are almost at the pinnacle of our event this morning, which is the presentation by our Vice-Chancellor of our PhD. But before I do that, whānau, I want to acknowledge someone who is a very, very important person for us, for Te Kunanga ki Pūrehuroa, but equally for Māori at Massey, and that's our Chancellor, Michael Ahie. Many of you will know Michael through the long years of service that he has given to Te Kunanga ki Pūrehuroa. He's been on our University Council for almost, or I think just over 12 years now. In 2017, Michael was appointed as the very first Māori Chancellor of Te Kunanga ki Pūrehuroa, a massive, massive achievement. In the time, kia ora, ka tika tira, Robin, in the time that Michael has been with us, he has been instrumental in steering our Te Tiriti aspirational journey for Te Kunanga ki Pūrehuroa. In his very humble, unassuming way, Michael has been the taituara for Māori aspirations at Te Kunanga ki Pūrehuroa, but equally, Michael, for our university-wide aspirations as a Te Tiriti or Waitangi aspiring university. Michael will shortly finish his time as Chancellor at Te Kunanga ki Pūrehuroa. He becomes the very first Māori appointee as a director of Zespri, which is a major international and national company, Michael. And in acknowledging that achievement, we also want to take an opportunity, whānau, to acknowledge Michael for his leadership of our University Council, for his enduring support of all things Māori at Massey University, and for his quiet encouragement and support for our staff, for our students, and for our graduates. Nō reira, e te rangatira, Michael. Tēnei tera o te aroha, ka tukanatu ki a koe. Taranaki maunga, maunga ti tōhia. Te Aotearoa tangata, te Aotearoa kōrero. Nei rā mātou, tō whānau o Te Kunanga ki Pūrehuroa. E mihi kaua tura ki a koe. E ki ana te kōrero, kia whakapapa paunamu te moana, kia tere ai te kā rohi I mui tō haere. Nō reira, tēnei rā te rau te aroha, e te rangatira, ka tukanatu ki a koe. Hoi anō tātou, mā, kua tai ki te wahanga nui, whakamutunga anō hoki o te rangi nei. It's my pleasure now to call upon our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Jan Thomas. Tēnā koe e te kaihautu o te waka, Jan.
Ue. Chancellor. A doctorate, either a PhD or a professional named doctorate, is the highest research degree awarded by the university. The successful completion of a doctorate represents a significant achievement. Through the submission of a sustained piece of research expressed in the production of a written thesis of no more than 100,000 words, or a creative work of equivalent size and scope, or via a series of publications, candidates are expected to make an original contribution to knowledge in a specific field of study. Candidates will typically spend 3 to 4 years of full-time research solving a problem or addressing a particular set of questions. An international panel of experts then examines the resulting body of work through both written and oral examination. Doctoral research is challenging and represents a huge commitment to advancing research and scholarship. We honour the achievements of our doctoral graduands by inviting them onto the stage, thereby formally welcoming them into the academic and scholarly community and acknowledging their entitlement to be called Doctor. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy the graduand I'm about to name. Fraser William Joseph Finlay, Ngāti Porou, te aitanga a hauti te whānau a te rangi pūre ora. Chancellor, Dr. Finlay unpacked ethnology within contemporary paradigms, the practice of packaging, transfer and delivery, examining the embodiment of Māori identity in the packaging, transfer and delivery of art, shaped by societal beliefs and institutional affiliations. It illuminates the influence of artists and Māori concepts using packaged artworks to explore displaced Māori identity, highlighting cultural subjugation linked to postage and delivery. Chancellor, again, Dr. Finlay. Would all our graduates please stand? E tū. He honore nui te whakatau atu i te koutou, hei raukura o te kuninga ki pūre huroa. He mana nui tō tētahi tohu whariwānanga. Engari pēra i ngā honori katoa he haipapa hoki ōna hei kāwenga mā koutou. Ko taku kupu ki koutou hei raukua nō te kuninga ki pūre huroa kia mētia tērā i ākona e koutou hei oranga mōhau hei oranga hoki mō te iwi. Ko taku kupu anō kia mētia e koutou ngā pukenga me te mātauranga i whiwhi ai koutou i runga i te pākaha me te ponokia u tonu, ki te ako me te rapu mātauranga mō ake tonu atu. Ko taku kupu anō kia maumahara koutou ki ngā ākoranga o te kuninga ki pūre huroa mō te whai aroha o tētahi ki tētahi atu. Te mea ai hoki ki ēra tangata kaori e whaiora ana pēra i a koutou. Ko tāku kupu anō kia āta whakaro koutou, ki o koutou wawata me te kaha mahi tonu, pērā i ngā tau tata nei. Ā, ki roto kia koutou mahi katoa, ko tāku kupu kia koutou, me tū rangatira koutou, hei kanohi mō te kuninga ki Pure Huroa. It is my great honour to welcome you as alumni of Massey University. The award of a university degree carries many privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. I charge you as graduates of Massey University to use what you have learnt for your own betterment and for the benefit of your communities. I charge you to use the skills and knowledge you have acquired with rigour and integrity, and to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and discovery. I charge you to remember the lessons Massey University has taught you about the worth of others, particularly those who've not had the opportunities that you have had. I charge you to set goals and to continue the hard work that has brought you so far. And in all that you do, I charge you to be deserving of the good name of Massey University. Congratulations. Please be seated. You may now be seated. Chancellor.
O tēnei te mihi, Vice-Chancellor. At the conclusion of this ceremony, please remain in your seats until the processions have assembled on Broadway Avenue. Please join us in our procession to the square for Kai, and where we hope you will mix and mingle with your graduate staff, family and friends, all who have been part of your graduate successful journey. What an amazing occasion. Thank you everyone for making it such a wonderful, wonderful occasion. As your Chancellor, I therefore declare this congregation to be adjourned. And please join with us and be upstanding as we sing our national anthem. E tūnei.
Kia piri
wahanga o tātou ki te karakai i tēnei wā no reire. Kei te haere tonu ngā mihi ki o koutou katoa, kua tai mai tātou e noho huitahi nei i tēnei wā. Ka tira kia te huanga o te whakaaro nui, he puakitanga mātauranga, tuia ki te ire tangata tāwhiwhi atu ki te kāhui o ngātua. Kua horahia ta takapau wharanui te rerenga o te kōrero ki te ao marama, marama ki uta, marama ki tai, tahi ata ki, tahi ata wānanga hoatu e rongo, whakairihia ke te kōrero, ki runga ki te tāhuhu o te whare nei, te kupu kōrero kia mau, te ke te wānanga kiau, oi o whiwhia, oi o rawea tūrau, parea tūrau, Hawaiki, e rarau ki te tapua nui o tāne, tāne i te wānanga, tāne nui ārangi, turu o whiti whakamaua kia tīna, haumi e, hui e, tae ki e, kia ora tātou.